I never considered myself superstitious, but when the TikTok challenge popped up on my feed, it seemed too tempting to resist. Stand in front of a mirror at midnight, it said, and mimic your reflection perfectly for 1 minute. The idea was to test whether you had a doppelganger or some nonsense like that. I laughed it off as a way to spook myself for a bit of fun. But as I stood there, matching my reflection's every move, I felt an odd chill slither down my spine. My reflection began to lag by a fraction of a second, a delay that was barely perceptible yet wholly unsettling. It all started to go wrong the next day. At first, it was just the small things. I'd catch glimpses of my reflection in shop windows, and it would be staring back at me with an expression I wasn't making. Then, it escalated. I'd find myself standing in front of the bathroom mirror, unable to look away, as my reflection grinned menacingly, twisting its face into contortions I could never mimic. I tried to shake off the fear, telling myself it was just an overactive imagination, but deep down, I knew something was terribly wrong. I started researching mirror lore, hoping to find some explanation, or better yet, a solution. That's when I came across stories of a mirror curse, a dark magic that traps the souls of the unwary. It was said that if your reflection ever moved on its own, it had already begun the process of replacing you. Panic surged through me as I realized I might have inadvertently triggered something that could consume me entirely. The stories suggested a ritual to break the curse, a series of steps that needed precise timing to succeed. But time was slipping away, and my reflection was growing bolder, appearing in places with no mirrors at all. The final night came, and I stood before the mirror, nervously clutching the items required for the ritual. I followed every step meticulously, praying with desperation. As I completed the last incantation, the room plunged into darkness, and I felt a cold hand grab my wrist from inside the mirror. With a final burst of defiance, I smashed the glass, shattering the reflection into 1,000 pieces. In that moment, I felt a release, as if a weight had been lifted. But as I looked around, I realized the room wasn't mine. My heart sank as I understood, I was on the other side now, trapped in a fractured world of reflections.